Okay, so for our dip progressions, I'm going to first demo them on the rings. If you do have access to higher P-bars or some type of dip stand, I would much rather work the dips on those, but I'll demo them up on the rings first. I like to do these on some type of raised surface, same way that I do the German hangs. And what we're going to look to do with the ring dips is end in a rings turned in position, and I'm also fine with you ending with a soft bend in the elbows, okay? We're not gonna focus on turning out the rings and trying to do some of these more advanced top support positions in this program. That's for a more intermediate or advanced ring program down the road in the future. So if we have to be on the rings for our dips, what we'll look to do, start on our surface, we'll go into a little bend of the knees, stretch down, and then use the legs to stabilize and then to press through to get you back to this top locked out position. Okay, stretch and squeeze. And now when you first try to step off to do some of these eccentrics, you might get some of that instability. We want to then step back onto the crate, means we're not ready for that ring dip progression yet. Okay, here, squeeze back through. Okay, we then try to take one foot off, same thing, okay? Less and less leg drive, boom, back to that lockout. And then what we can look to do, once we're nice and stable, we're feeling strong on these rings, we step both feet off, control the eccentric, and then put the foot back on for that concentric press, okay? Lean into the chest, nice round hollow body shape. Put the foot down as you press out, okay? And then once you're comfortable lowering down, it's just a matter of, can we press out of the bottom position with that nice tight hollow body shape? Okay, so we're here, soft bend, lower into it, and then trying to squeeze back, okay? And again, ending in this soft lock, we don't want to get turned here quite yet. Okay, that's something that we'll have to condition with our planche, with our planks, and then if you do have parallel bars, that is what we will then work on. Okay, so now here, much easier to find that locked elbow and that protracted scapula, just like we're doing on our planche progressions. Okay, so we can hop up, start same type of progressions, foot on something, hit our assisted reps. We then control the eccentric, boom, find something to help you back up, and then we hit our full range of motion dips. Okay, but then trying to return back to that locked elbow, hollow body shape on the bars now. All right, now let's say you do have a dip stand. This is angled a little bit, so it's not a true parallel bar. What we can then do to further work that elbow in that locked out position is we face out, so we get a little external rotation going on here at our lockout. And that's going to mimic the position that we need to be in on our rings. But again, those ring RTO top support positions are for a more advanced ring program in the future. Okay, so that's how we'll start our ring dips. We go from assisted ranges of motion using a foot support. We then try to control the eccentric, and then we go for those full range of motion dips. Right. So here, assisted range, stretch, squeeze, trying to take as much weight as we can off of those feet eventually. Boom, squeeze, and then control the eccentric, help ourselves back up. And then eventually we do the whole thing without any foot support. Okay? And those will be our dip progressions.